Alrighty chaps, welcome back, and I know you've been asking for it for quite some time, and I have been losing some subscribers over the tank stuff, but perfectly honest, I'm never going to stop the tank stuff, so that's just who I am. Anyway, this video, at least the first beginning of the video, we're going to actually take grill off, indicator, bumper, guard and the doors, and we're going to start looking at how bad the rust on this side of the car is, because I haven't actually taken it off and I don't really know. But we're going to start fixing this car despite how many people told me I should scrap it. So let's get into it. Alrighty, now we play the game of how on earth do we get this thing apart, because thanks to these cars having forever been out of my price range, I've not actually had the world's greatest amount of experience with them. Fixing rust, yes, but not taking complete ones apart and knowing where all the screws and stuff go. You give me an X, A, B or C and I'll tell you how to take that apart with your eyes shut. Same with an EJ. But one of these, well, I think we're just going to have to do the old trick of just undo everything and see what happens. But I think we might start with the old gorilla. Oh, I'll tell you what, it's going to be amateur out here. How does it work? How does it come apart? Where are your screws? I just don't know. Like, do I take the grill out? Do I take the center of the grill out? How do I do this? I'm like, oh, that's pretty firmly in there. Ooh, Fairmonty goodness. It's a shame it's got a crack there. But, I mean, I think you can buy this. That looks like it's a little bit on the flimsy side. Maybe I'll try and take this plasticky bit out of the middle. Just don't know. I'm probably going to get people going, oh, you're an amateur. Oh, yeah, no, nothing. Well, and when it comes to this one, kinda. Gee, I'm making it look like amateur out here today. That took way longer than I ever thought possible. But it's off. Alright, bumper bar bolts. You asked for it. They're really, really tight. So I'm going to give them some inspiration in the form of a lot of heat. Let's hope the oxy and the acetylene bolt don't run out today. They are pretty low. But yes, get the bumper bar off and get that sort of filler panel out, and we can get the guard off, and then the doors are a piece of cake because they've been off before. But we're getting there. I really want to see what's behind there and how bad the rust at the top is. I was expecting this. I really was. You know, I knew that. And I don't know if I use my hands, but it's a mess down there anyway. I'll need a vacuum cleaner in a minute. Seen worse. I mean, that paddle's still good. Not bad. About as good as I was expecting, really. I've seen worse. I've owned worse than that. Keep on keeping. Say hi. Hi. We have a little visitor today. Careful, careful. Alright, back to the tank. Well, back to the car. Total side topic in this video. It's probably going to be a bit of a mess, but you know, give the old claw machine a whirl. It's not mine. I didn't buy it. Well, technically I did, but it's not mine. Just like in real life, utter disappointment. Alright, back to the cars. Alrighty, back on the cars and a bit of a clean out. That's not too bad, really. Couldn't possibly work out why they rust out. But, you know, I've actually legitimately seen worse than that. That's not... I was expecting that to actually come all the way down and around like they normally do. But that's not bad. Ooh, a screw. But, realistically, most of that B or most of the A pillars there that I guess you could call it the kick panel area, that's still there. The end of the sill panel sort of still resembles the end of the sill panel. Got a hole through the torque box in there, that's not a big issue. But all in all, it's not looking too shabby. I mean, boy, a lot of glass got down there. Pull the door off, pull the rear door off, and then that'll probably be all we can do on it until I'm not really game to take it all apart until I have everything that I need to get it going again, as in, get it apart. That's how bad it is. I've got an outer sill panel. I need an inner sill panel because I can see right through that sill panel out the other side, which also tells me that the panel that joins the torque box to the inner sill panel is gone as well. So I need that panel. So in this one I'll just get it out, cleaned apart, sweep up all the glass, and then we'll stick a little bit of tank update in the back of the video and call it a day. I don't know how it's possible. I feel like I've made it worse. Yeah, I think that's about all we can do on the car today. We don't have enough parts, but I thought I'd chuck a video in with some work on it because it is a plan to build this car, and I did buy it to do YouTube videos. So yeah, so the other night I did sell off probably the last few remaining XB parts I had. Last couple of doors, the gearbox I was saving, I decided, nah, I need to get rid of that, mainly because I needed to pay for the tower shaft in the tank, which is going to cost me a lot on Tuesday. So what I might do is just wander back over to the tank, because it is something I do love. Now, I can say for a certain that it is now a runner. I will put up a video at the end of this showing off that it's firing into life. I mean, you all knew the engine was running, but it's now going, and it's in the tank. So one of the mufflers is in. Oh, got to show off this stuff just quickly. That is the best stuff I've ever encountered. I don't know what the powder is, but it's incredible. Like, that muffler was solidly, like, rusty, like, oh my god, rusty. And that's after 24 hours. So obviously the water is not high enough to cover the whole muffler, so I've had to do it in stages. I don't know if it's as safe on paint as they say, but maybe paint that's not 80 years old. We didn't take the stuff off that was really on there, but it took all the oxidized paint off. You can literally see a tide line on that. This is after the stuff's been. Doesn't look like that when you start, and it works really well first time around. But when it's a bit older, it's getting a bit sad. But I can't rate that stuff high enough. So I might leave it there, chaps, and leave you with a video of me starting this thing for the first time in the vehicle. Now, do bear in mind, I still haven't got a throttle cable hooked up, and I hadn't learnt the new priming system on how to start the engine with the fuel pump. So one of the issues I was having in the video is my little electric fuel pump here, I think, was actually drawing fuel away from the hand primer. So what I need to do is relearn how to start this thing, because it's got a different setup than it did. Oh, and I've replaced all these fittings with new AN stuff too. And if you think AN fittings are expensive, you're damn right, they're bloody expensive. But looking pretty good. Already coated the engine bay in oil, so it's about as nice as it's ever going to look. I hope you enjoy the next 5-minute clip. Bear in mind, I need to relearn how to start it. See you around, chaps.